Hi, my name is Donna. Today is International Yoga Day, so I just thought I would share with you a small taste of the value that yoga can bring to your life. So our brain is like a knife, and in the skilled hands of a surgeon, a scalpel can save lives. And allowed to be misused, a 2-year-old can do a lot of damage with a knife. So our brain is like that. It either, our survival brain goes into fight or flight and it relives old trauma. And it just makes cortisol in our body, creates tension in our muscles, a lot of fallout, a lot of problems. But if we can start learning to tune into how to control our mind and our brain, that can be a really powerful tool to help us take control of our autonomic or our automatic nervous system. So a lot of our warriors have had trauma that sends them into a stress response, into fight or flight, and their nervous system can even get stuck in that. And so really the quickest way and the most powerful aspect of yoga is the breath work. And the breath is the quickest way to get our vagus nerve to switch us from sympathetic, which is fight or flight, to parasympathetic, which is rest and digest. And so we're going to do breath work today together to just tune into that. We're just going to do the box breath today. It's really simple. There are so many different types of meditation, and yoga just means union. It means union between the mind and the body. And basically what happens when our brain waves and our heart rate are not in sync, it's like before a symphony when all the instruments are playing just a cacophony of noise, and they literally work against each other. And then when everything comes into sync, it's easy, it's comfortable, it's peaceful. And that's true of our brain and our heart rate variable. When we can get some cadence to our breath, it will literally bring us in to harmony between our brain waves and our heart rate variable. And that's just going to help us relax when we need it. And so a really simple square breath, some know it as the Navy SEAL breath, is just 4 counts on your in, 4 count hold, 4 count exhale, and 4 count hold out. And I will say, if it makes you feel anxious to hold the out, just do a triangle and skip the hold out part. But today we're going to do the full square breath. One thing you want is straightness in your spine so that you have good circulation through your nervous system that runs through the foramen of your spinal column. So you may lay on the floor if that feels better to you. You may sit with your spine nice and tall, ears over your shoulder. And you do kind of want to drop those shoulders and be relaxed and feel your sit bones. So sink into the floor right now and feel that lift through your spine. If you're not comfortable with it, you can look at the floor in front of you. But if you can, close your eyes and just let your facial muscles relax, unwind your eye muscles, and just sink into the floor. And go ahead and let's start our 4 count breath work. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold out for 4, 3, 2, 1. And you may even visualize a square. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Just in your mind's eye, holding 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. And holding out for 4, 3, 2. In, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relaxing your shoulders. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and blink your eyes open. Take a great big deep breath. Lace your fingers, flip your palms, stretch tall, and then shake some of that energy out. So you can do that when you're driving. You can do that when you're feeling any anxiety. One of the aspects of yogic breathing is you want to make your exhale longer than your inhale. So you just, even if you just want to do an in and out, you might breathe in for 5 counts, like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that and let your body be saturated with that oxygen, and then exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's not a right or wrong way to practice yoga or meditation, but I do encourage you to find what you like. I even told our warriors this morning in class that just like with our food, if we find the method that we like, we're more apt to practice it on a regular basis. So whether that's the Wim Hof breath or whether it's the square breath, and there's hundreds of different types. So I would encourage you to explore. If something doesn't set well with you, it doesn't work for you, don't worry about it. It's just like when you go to eat, you put on your plate what you enjoy, what nourishes you, and you don't worry about the stuff you don't like. So move on and find something else. But the biggest power of yoga is not how it affects our body, it's how it quiets the mind. And I don't know if you're aware, but yoga is not really a physical exercise. That's how we use it in the West, but it's actually 5,000 years ago when it was developed, it was training your body to be able to sit in meditation. So even now when we practice at Warrior's Heart, we will spend the first 45 minutes kind of moving in poses to work out some of the wiggles, but that last 15 minutes, that's where the power is. That's where the meditation, where everything that we worked on really sinks in. And maybe just for a second, we can find that meditation gap, which is between conscious and unconscious, which is between awake and asleep. And we can build on that. It can really empower us to live the lives that we choose and take control of the scalpel, take control of our brain, and not let it run amok. Give it a try.